Hello and welcome to Pagan Place, here on C is for Croner. I'm finding myself just sitting and having a moment. So I thought I would, in my bits of videos where I'm having my bit of calm, that I would add one more to the roster. I just did time for trivia, and this week's the weekly word. I must say that on a sort of mental and spirit level, I won't say spiritual, but the spiritual level, I've been enjoying doing the YouTube thing. I think it's been very good for me. It's certainly keeping me busy. It's keeping my mind busy because I'm having to come up with ideas and things. It's part of the reason why I organized C is for Croner the way it is. And if you're just new to watching this, I am Rachel Ray. Been going by Ray. And I am the Croner in C is for Croner, and Pagan Place is my search of me and in my into paganism. And last week I discovered, or in the last video, I discovered that paganism for me wasn't so much faith-based, but more lifestyle. And in that, this long weekend, Saturday and Monday, I'm lost. Okay, today was Tuesday. I did some stuff yesterday, which was Monday. Okay, I started on Sunday. Sunday, for sure, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I've been outside the last 3 days anyways, for sure, and I've been digging in the yard and enjoying the spring weather. I'm working in my flower beds, and a lot of the plants that I'm putting in this year are based around bees. There's talk of a beehive going in the neighborhood, and I thought I would help out with that. But at the same time, I don't want that beehive creating an imbalance with the natural in the area, so I want to put in lots of flowers so that the wild bees, the bumblebees, etc., don't get pushed out of the neighborhood. Potentially some of the flowers I plant will draw butterflies, and that would be cool because there's not a lot of them hanging around. While I was doing a video for the main body of the update and stuff, it was really nice to be out there filming C is for Croner and watching the birds play. It was really nice and relaxing, and just having that sort of one with nature. I grabbed a towel because I didn't want to sit, and then it wasn't standing. I just wanted to have the phone down, and we have one tulip that's coming up from a bunch of really old tulips, and that came with the house. The house is an inheritance, so his grandmother's tulips or something like that. But anyways, so got a tulip this year, so that's cool. And so I was out there filming with the tulip and laying on the ground and watching the birds and just enjoying the sun, and then went out and played in the dirt, digging up grass and prepping beds for flowers and vegetables and that kind of thing. I'm finding it hard to stop when it's getting dark. This playing in the dirt, I'm really enjoying playing in the dirt. And when I'm digging too, I'm kind of figuring out, our yard is all kind of rolly and up and down, and when I'm digging, I'm trying to create a flow that kind of ebbs with the yard, so that when I look at it, when I come home from shopping, or if I go with my husband to do his dialysis, because we have to go out of town to do that, I can come home and go, you know, just relax. And I think that's a big part of my paganism, and to connect with my higher self and my spiritualism and my faith and stuff, is to create this sanctuary at home where I can truly relax. Because once I start doing that, then the physical stuff should start to ease off, and I should be in less pain. And that would be nice. I have named what's wrong with me fibromyalgia. Dry throat today. And it's because I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, Raynaud's syndrome, and osteoarthritis. All three of those are arthritises, and I do have migraines. So rather than sitting there going, yeah, I have this, 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 and this, I have fibromyalgia. I sat there, and, you know, being a writer, it makes it easier. So that's the name I gave it. Anyways, on the writing front, and spiritually speaking, in my paganism, that's coming back. The more I relax, that's coming back, and I'm so happy to be able to share that on Tea Time. So it's nice to have this awakening as I go through menopause, and yeah, I'm there. And sitting in this phase, this next phase of my life of being a crone, it got me thinking, you know, the women have the 3 stages. You know, we have the maiden, the mother, and the crone, and I've been using shovels, so I'm a little bit sore, so it's a little bit more shifting. But yeah, women have maiden, mother, and crone, and so it's like, I've often wondered what there was for men, and I got thinking, okay, if, you know, my husband's a few years younger than I am, you know, but as he goes up and gets older, what do we call him, you know? You know, there's lots of not so nice connotations around crone, but okay, I can accept it, you know. I certainly do not fit those descriptions, and so I went looking for these descriptions of an older man, and oh, not nice, not nice, not nice. And so I'm like, oh, this is not good. So I was going to, you know, excuse me, sitting here going, okay, what do we call the man in the 3rd stage of his life? And I was going to give up for a bit, and I was going to go in my pagan group and go ask, and I happened to be flipping one more time on the internet and came across something from this I don't know how long ago. I forgot to check and see what the date was on for the posting, but it was from a autumnal child, from her Tumblr post. That was autumnal child from her Tumblr post, and she had a little interesting article on there about the whole thing, and she decided to post, and I agree with her with this, that on the male perspective of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, we have for men, for the male side, the youth, the father, and the sage. S-A-G-E, sage. And I thought that was really, really cool. So I'm sticking with that. So thank you, autumnal child, because, yeah, that really, really helped me out to have that defined. So, because I'd much rather call my husband a sage than the silliness of calling him a Croner. I think he just said thank you from the kitchen.
So does he.
Yeah, he said so does he, much more appreciated called the sage. And it does, it really kind of fits and with the maleness of the side of that sort of yin and yang balance of things. So yeah. So that's my thoughts this time on Pagan Place, and I thank you for joining me and this evening, and I had a good day today. Cats had good walks. Yes, I take my fur babies outside. They were outside today, and Cleo and Simon went for runs, so I took them out in the alley back there. So I shall talk at you later and catch you up and other things that I find, and you have a good night.